With the higher COVID-19 cases, doctors say they're also seeing an increase in kids with the virus. Not only are they getting COVID-19, but some are seeing complications after the fact. Now, the term is called MISC, and it stands for multi-system inflammatory syndrome in children. While the numbers are still small, Norton Healthcare has already seen about a dozen children with it, and 6-year-old Grant's case is one of the worst the hospital's seen. 6-and-a-half-year-old Grant Waters is your normal, happy kindergartner. He recently got a new baby in May and was pretty excited about it.
He just tells us all the time that he never knew that we needed a baby, but he's glad that we got one because he's a pretty good one.
He's always been healthy, so that's why it was weird when he complained of a headache and tiredness on Thursday, November 6th.
The scariest part about it is he wasn't that sick.
For the next 2 days, they went to doctors and hospitals. Every test came back negative, strep throat, even COVID-19. On Saturday is when they started doing more tests. All of his levels were higher than normal.
Antibodies test was positive. So he had COVID at some point, but he didn't have it right now.
Grant was diagnosed with multi-system inflammatory syndrome in children. It's a direct result of COVID.
One of the worrisome things is some of the children who ultimately developed this inflammatory syndrome didn't even know they were infected.
Grant is one of those kids. Elizabeth says the only indication was her father, who had COVID in early October.
Think of it as multiple organs in the body being inflamed.
Symptoms can be fever, belly pain, vomiting and diarrhea, red eyes, and a rash.
We have treated more than a dozen children.
That's just at Norton Children's Hospital. Nationally, 1,160 children have been diagnosed with MISC and 20 have died. Those numbers were updated October 30th.
They ended up having to put him on a high-dose oxygen.
Yesterday, he was taken off oxygen and is currently moving out of the ICU. Grant's fun-loving personality is coming back, but his parents still fear any flare-ups. Doctors and specialists still don't know the long-term consequences of this virus.
And my 6-year-old almost died. So that theory that only the vulnerable population needs to be extra careful to protect themselves is ridiculous. That's not true.
While MISC is a rare complication, it can affect any child no matter how healthy they are. For reasons that are not known yet, about 75% of children with this syndrome are Hispanic or Black, and Grant's mom has created a Facebook page to share their experience so other parents can know what to look out for. We have it on our website. That's WHAS11.com.